Hi everybody, so here's another First Look Friday kit, and today on the table we have the Academy 1/72 scale JU 87G-1 STUKA tank buster. This I believe is the dive bomber, famous, made famous in the, well, like a lot of World Wars made famous in World War II. This is the Academy kit, Korean company, and on the front here, the box you see is a pretty nice painting of the vehicle. On its way to cause mayhem, I'm sure, right? Cheap pilots in there and everything, and yeah, glue and paint are included. So there you go. The actual product can be different from the pictures shown on this box. It says there in tiny writing. So there you go. So that's the cover. On this side, pictures of the built and painted model, JU87G-1 STUKA tank buster. On this side, basically the cover, number 8000, kit number 12450, and price tag $9.99, because that's what it cost me. And if it was more expensive I probably wouldn't have bought it, but for £10, a penny under £10, I couldn't resist. And yeah, what did it say there? World class product of Korea. There you go, world class product. Okay, and on this side, zoom me out a little bit, another picture of the painted and built model, and here various languages, 3, 6, 9, 10 languages, telling you contains one assembled model kit and easy to follow instructions. Paint and cement required to complete model as pictured on the box. Suitable for ages 14 to adult. So there you go. And on this side, it's a vertical version of the picture, so if you got it on your shelf in the stack, you can have it that way or that way. Anyway, let's go inside and see what's in this little box. Get rid of that. Right, so a couple of bags of plastic, some paperwork. There you go. Quick warning, check with part list before unsealing. Replace and return not guaranteed when plastic isn't sealed, so hopefully we'll be fine. Instruction manual, Deco sheet, which includes a little control panel, and yeah. So right, let's take a look at the paperwork first and go from there. Okay, and so you've got the usual Academy stuff. So this little sheet here is telling you all about tools that you'll need to complete the kit and how to use them. We've seen this little red piece of paper already, and you've got the instruction manual here, and this thing. Again, warning. In assembly model kits, and you've got things they need to take care of before you build the kit. I'll let you read that. Pause and read it if you wish to do so. You done? Okay. Oh, there's more stuff on the other side as well, obviously in different languages. And this appears to be the colouring sheet. So all in lovely black and white, and yeah. So Deco placements, I believe this is, and so on. So this front one here tells you flown by HPTM, don't know what that means, Hans Ulrich Rudel. So this is a JU87G-1 PZ.J.star/ST.G2 painting and Deco placement, and another one on the other side. So that appears to be the only one, or is it? No, there's two different markings. So you got this one. This one doesn't tell you who flew this one. It just says JU87G-1, 1./SG.1. Yeah, same airplane slightly different markings. Okay, so here are the instructions. Very vertical. Let's zoom all the way in and look at it that way. So, caution there. So basically got a picture, the front picture, and then here at the bottom got the photograph of the built and painted model in black and white. Take care not to injure yourself while using the modelling tools to cut or trim parts. Nice bit of advice there. Okay, then, so this is all one big fold out sheet. And like a lot of things, we're starting at the cockpit, as is tradition. So basically putting together all the cockpit elements, seats, there's 2 seats, rear gunner and front main pilot. When that's done, you put them into the cockpit. Sorry, when that's done, you put them into the fuselage, put the fuselage together, not forgetting to paint some insides. The triangle, upside down triangle, appears to be paint colour, so everything's painted colour 10. So let's have a look over here. The painting guide, so 10 is black grey. So everything inside this vehicle is black grey. A bit gloomy. Anyways, we're on to section 3 now, where you're putting together more cockpit bits. Of course, it doesn't tell you how to put them into the vehicle. So put the decal onto that thing, put that thing onto there, and then that will be down here in stage 4, where you put it into there. And then you put in the front bit here, the nose and the propeller, and the propeller designed to be free spinning, so careful not to glue stuff there. Let's go into section 5, build section 5, which is assembling the wings. There's some holes to drill out there, so 3, 6, 10, 14 holes to drill out. And then when you've done that, you put them wings together, put the fuselage on top of the wings, as shown there, put the tail parts in, and down here there's some tiny bits to go on the front of the vehicle, on the front of the wings. Section 7. Undercarriage, so putting the main wheels onto the vehicle, and then tail wheel, just painting that piece there because it's just one single piece. And then down below you're putting these pieces here, which I believe will be some kind of radiator panels or something, and the other tiny pieces and such. Section 8. Is there more? Yes, there is. Section 9 here is putting all the little pieces at the bottom of the at the rear rather of the wings. Let me go back a page. Looks like all the so all these flaps at the back of the wings are already fixed onto the wing. Checking time, and then you got the these big guns or cannons, I guess, which are assembled and then placed onto the wings. Down here, the placement shows you exactly how to orient them. Over here, putting them onto the wings again, and then putting the canopy on top with the little areas going there. Then you got a choice of having the canopy open. Didn't expect that. And then you got sprue map, parts locating diagram, they call it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sprues all together. And there you have it. So that's all the paperwork. Let's take a look at the plastic. But before we get to the plastic, there's the Deco sheets here, which is already open. Come on. Didn't need to take it out really, did I? The decals here have some fairly generous overspill, fairly generous film. What do you call that stuff? The decals are okay. So apart from the main control panel there is quite a lot of overspill on the film, carrier film I should call it, particularly on these numbered parts here. There you go. But aside from that, all looks very good. Copyright 2002, so I suspect this kit is from before it was tooled, probably older than that. If I can find the tooling, I'll put it right over here so you can see when it was made. Next, plastic. First bag of plastic. Plastic got wings. Get the little scissors. So here we have sprue E and another sprue, which D. So in alphabetical order, we'll start with sprue D. So here we have the wings and the undercarriage, landing gear, and I suspect the wheels will be fairly free spinning if those parts are anything to go by. The parts look very beautiful done. Very much what I would expect from this range, this particular series of Academy kits. I have built a similar kit like this before, and it was the P51D Mustang, and that went together very well as well, so this one's going to be a similar one. There's a bit of a scratch there, which is probably to do with parts rubbing against each other. Well, could be wrong. Not sure how that would happen. Anyway, that is sprue D. Sprue E, right next to it, is the lower half of the wings, and you can see this whole part here is all fixed on. But there is a gap, as you can see that. So the moulding is very delicately done to achieve that. The insides of the unseen parts are just roughed out, it seems. You've got the landing gear wheels there, which and then the tail gear, tail dragger over there, and everything looks very nice. I've got to say, everything looks very nice. Although you've got a lot of these little pieces here, which I believe are for the wings. These here, anyway, and those little vents, probably radiator type things. So yeah, so that's the sprue D and sprue E. Sprue E, sprue D. Put you back in the box. Put you back in the bag, I should say. Next up, another bag of bits. So sprue B is one of the smallest screws in this bag. So this has got your nose gear, sorry, this has got your nose, and so the engine would be in there. So you've got the nose parts, you've got internal cockpit parts and crew quarters or crew cabin, and again, very nicely done, no problems with anything here, all very delicate, very tiny. Look at that piece there, that's like, look at that piece there, that's like the, you've got the control column, which is so tiny. Anyway. So the piece itself is actually smaller, thinner than the connecting part, the bit that connects it to the sprue. Anyway, next bit up, another small sprue. This is sprue C. So this has your, I believe this will be the cannons, the big guns you see that are hanging underneath the wings. Got sway braces there, I believe, and some other pieces there, which I don't know what they are. Again, you've got some very fine detailing on. You've got some very fine detailing on these little cannon parts there. Very fine riveting. Don't know if the camera can pick it up. And that is your sprue C. One more sprue here. This is sprue A. And it has the main fuselage, propeller, exhaust parts for the engine, and some other bits. So the nose, propeller nose cone. The propeller itself is there's a bit of an issue with this tip here. It looks like it didn't come out with the mold properly, so I got stuck with it. But aside from that, I'll say the propeller really is the only piece that appears to have some flash or anything associated to it like that. Everything else looks beautiful. Again, you've got some very fine panel lines, some very tiny, delicate looking rivet marks on there and so on. So yeah, quite a very nice put together kit. Very much what I would expect from Academy, certainly from this range of Academy anyway. Got that all back in the bag. Last but not least, got all the CLE parts. So here you go, CLE parts. So this is screw F, and you got the closed canopy there. You've got this piece here, which is circular bits, which I have no idea what that is. And then you got the canopy split into 4 pieces. So I guess that's so you could display it with the cockpit open or cockpit closed. So in flight with those, cockpit open with those. And there is a hole in the back of this canopy here, which I'm surprised. Can you make it out? Yeah, just there. Yeah. So it's in both parts. Slightly, the shape of the open one is slightly different, but aside from that, everything looks very nice. So what can I say? Everything in this kit looks very nice and very pleasing. I have no problems with this kit. For the price, I think I've got a bit of a bargain here, $9.99. I think this kit is worth every penny. So yeah. Final thoughts. As I said, yeah, worth every penny of the $9.99. There are quite a few other aircraft in this series. As I mentioned before, I do have a Mustang. Did I mention it? Anyway, I've got a P51D Mustang in a very similar box, and I actually bought 2 of that one. This one I bought it because it was surprisingly cheap at a local shop. They don't sell kits anymore, unfortunately. Well, actually they do, but I don't do Warhammer, and Warhammer kits are surprisingly expensive. So there. But yeah, so this is the, as I mentioned before, this is the STUKA J87G in 1/72nd scale by Academy, and from my experience with the previous Academy kit of this scale, I think this one's going to go together very well as well. So yeah, I've been saying that about a lot of kits recently. Well, the last couple of kits you've seen anyway. So yeah, so this is the STUKA. So there you have it. I just realised that the microphone was not on me, so the audio may sound pretty terrible, but let's power through it. Yeah, so this kit is pretty much everything I expected it to be. It's very nicely made, very well molded, and I suspect it's going to make for a pretty good build experience. Painting, of course, is something else, but as it's not going to be painted in this finish that you see on the box here, I think I'm going to be okay with that. Yeah, but anyway, that's it for this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, and you're still here and you enjoyed what you saw, tell your friends, thumbs up and all that good stuff. If you didn't like it, tell me why, and help me make for a better video. And with all that said, thank you for watching, and take care, everybody.